On this Millennial review, we're taking a look at the Wi-Fi range extender from Netgear. This is model number EX3700. So this Wi-Fi range extender should pretty much just plug directly into an outlet, and with push-to-touch WPS encryption, we should be able to get this set up without even needing to use a computer. So the reason I'm doing this is my house is a little bit of an L shape, and it's made out of cinder block walls, so it actually makes it really difficult to get Wi-Fi all the way around the house. And what this should do is should really help us with getting rid of the dead zones. Now these run about $25, $28, somewhere in that range, and it should be pretty easy. So to test it, I've gone around and I've checked the different locations in the house for the amount of Wi-Fi signal that's available in the house. And let me show you my results. So this is the shape of my house, and prior to installing the Wi-Fi adapter, my router is right about here. And at this router point, prior to installing the adapter, I've got 100% Wi-Fi signal. Then if I move further forward in our house to where our kitchen is, the Wi-Fi signal actually drops down to 58%. After that, we've got a hallway that runs along here, and so the Wi-Fi signal in this hallway is 66%. Then the real troubles come into the two bedrooms. So the two bedrooms that are here, in this room, we've got what's considered an unreliable Wi-Fi signal at 39%, and this one is at 45%. So because of that, we need to be able to get better Wi-Fi signal, because the router that's in this part of the L shape of our house can't be moved. So let's go ahead and unbox the Wi-Fi range extender and see how it does. So inside of the Wi-Fi range extender box, we've got the quick start guide, which should really be all that we need. And then we've got our range extender, which this should be pretty simple. Just plug right into the wall, and then you've got these external antennas to be able to help gather and then send off the signal. Now the neat thing is, on this side you can actually see that it's got the buttons for that WPS. That's the ability push to touch for the encryption. And then on the other side, if you were putting this in a room where you needed an Ethernet hookup, you can actually do that right off the other side. Now this is supposed to work with dual band, so our router is a 2.4 gigahertz and a 5 gigahertz router. This will do both, and then it's also going to do speeds up to 750 megabytes per second, so should be plenty powerful and make a pretty big difference. So let me go ahead and start the install process. So in the hallway, we've got a spot to plug the Wi-Fi adapter in. You'll see it starts to power on, and right now it's showing us that we have power, but we're not quite connected. So let's go ahead and hit that WPS button. On your router, you should be able to hit that WPS button as well. And now let's see if it's connected. And so we've pushed the WPS button on our range extender. It's flashing, and it should be connecting. And just like that, you can see that we now have a green light on the WPS, and that means that this is connected to the router. So the Wi-Fi range extender is installed. It was pretty easy to get it set up. Now bear in mind, you'll notice that your Wi-Fi is now going to be the Wi-Fi name plus EXT, and that's because that's going to the Wi-Fi range extender. So you will have to add the new Wi-Fi network, and your phone or whatever device you're using will choose between the regular Wi-Fi and the extender based on how much performance is available. Well, let me show you the results of installing this Wi-Fi range extender. On the Wi-Fi range extender, if we're in the room with the router, it still is at 100%. and we installed the Wi-Fi range extender right about here. So that's the extender. Got plugged into a wall right about there. So that means that the kitchen, which used to have 58%, now has 77%. So pretty great improvement. Our hallway, which used to be 66%, now has 100. Of course, that's because that's right by the extender. Then in the furthest bedroom, that has now gone from 39% to 70% Wi-Fi signal strength. And then our last one went from 45 to 72%. So it's been a really big improvement as far as the amount of available percentage of Wi-Fi and the signal strength. Well, let me know what you think about the Wi-Fi range extender from Netgear. Leave me a comment down below with those thoughts. As always, hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this into the future, and then hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.